Alright, so this we're starting with a special cutoff clearing workshop for both quant and verbal. So these are the 6 workshops which I take for the verbal section, which I discuss here in this part. Alright, so now I'll go deep down one by one every topic. First we'll start with RC. RC is one of the most important areas. 11 questions in your paper are going to be based on RC. Fine. Out of 20 questions, 11 questions are of RC. So this is no doubt one of the most important part of your CAT. And obviously will take most of the time as well. So we need to be very strict, very serious about this question. You need to work hard on that. Right, moving to the first most important part, I have to spend time on this. What do you think is more important in a reading comprehension passage? A fact or opinion? Now all over life, if you have done RC in school days, whatever, wherever you have done those things, even in some of the basic books, you always talk about fact. What happened to the RCs, why this RC, why the author was, this RC was there. No one talks about opinion. Why this RC was written in first place? What is the author's tone? What is the main idea? Why author is writing all these things? Fine. I even have got a question CAT that what question will ask to the author in the interview after reading this article. Fine. All these questions have come, which is more based on opinion. But what I'm trying to say, the facts are out. Facts are just information about the RC. Fine. So stop reading RC as a reading RC. Try to understand. This is more important. Yep. So the trend has changed over the years. In my CAT paper, out of 11, 7 questions were based on understanding or inference based RCs. Only 4 questions were fact based RC. Yep. So we need to work more on that. These are my workshop. These are my main strategy workshop which I want you to follow if you are joining us online program. So start with the basic of RC key type of question, common mistakes, rephrasing the RC roadmap. That's an important, very important strategy. 1/3 strategy, TPSM strategy. In this video, I'm not talking about in detail about all the strategy only, but this is a more of an overview about how you should approach RC. So these are my strategy which I normally recommend to students. So what we have done, we have identified a strategy for every topic. Fine. So that we wanted to follow, which I wanted to follow. So looking at those things, we have started with these workshops, which will cover up all the things which I'm talking about. Fine. Next topic, paragraph completion. This is again a very, very important topic which is introduced in CAT off lately for the last few years. Fine. There you can expect 3 questions in CAT from paragraph completion. And these are my 9 workshop videos which you will get in the workshop which I conduct only for paragraph completion. Fine. Now it's one example in which what do you mean by paragraph completion. So you can pause the video and look at the example. As I told you earlier, these are all sample questions, are not based on the actual CAT papers. Alright, sentence correction is again one of the most ignored area by students, and 2 questions you can expect in your exam from this topic. And these are Cetking 11 SC11, which are the 11 shortcut workshop which I conduct for the sentence correction. And this is a sample question which is there. Alright, move to the next part, para jumbles. Again, you can expect 2 questions in your exam out of para jumbles. And these are my 7 strategies which I normally use for that. And cause and effect is one of the very, very important strategies. Pairing strategy is again very important. And of course, our G strategy, which will be helpful for scoring good marks. Another sample question. Alright, move to the next part, fill in the blanks. Now you can expect 1 question out of fill in the blanks. The weightage of this topic have gone down. Earlier they used to be 4, 5 questions, but now the weightage have gone down. So 1 or max 2 questions you can expect. Now fill in the blanks is not a separate topic, but a part of the vocab only. So we will be covering vocab. And we have 2 strategies for that. One is ASS strategy and 1, 2, 3, 4 strategy. 2 strategies which I normally recommend for students to score well. Alright, example of the question where we can use the CSS strategy to solve the question. Alright, move to the next part, very interesting part, which is your visual vocab. Visual vocab is a very important thing we have at Cetking. For example, vocab, I approach vocab in 3 phases. Phase 1, doing word power made easy. Fine. So we have made 5 workshops out of which are based on word power made easy book, which will be helpful for you to get an overview about it. So word power made easy talks about the roots of the topics, which is again a very, very important part. Second is this visual vocab, which is decoding words. Fine. Visual vocab is teaching visual using vocabulary. Teaching vocab using visuals. Fine, that I'll show you example in just now. And third is decoding words. So these are the 3-phase workshop we conduct at Cetking, which are more than sufficient for you to crack the things. Alright, for example, let's look at the word ambivalence. What comes to your mind when you look at the word ambivalence? Fine. Now, how I want you to remember, I remember you to link it to ambulance driver. So ambivalence linkage word is ambulance driver, who is always confused. Fine. So conflicting emotions, attitudes, or opinions. That is what they mean by word ambivalence. So whenever the word ambulance comes to your mind, all you have to imagine is ambulance. Fine. So this is the way we teach words. So this is very, so what we've done, we have made pictures out of all the high frequency words which are very common in the exam. So all those things will be coming as part of the vocab program. Alright, this is a vocab usage question which have come in CAT earlier. So you can go through that. Alright, so these were the 12 workshops we have, main workshop we have for the verbal, and these are the total overall 6 workshops we conduct for the cutoff clearing workshop, and which will be more than sufficient for you to clear the cutoff for the verbal sections. RC, grammar, vocab, paragraph completion, critical reasoning, logical reasoning. These are 6 areas which you have to work on to get yourself in CAT. Alright, if you're looking to join any of our programs, you can call us on 9820500380 and add me on Facebook on facebook.com/ravgun. And we have a CAT Dream Team Facebook forum as well, which contains around 35,000 members. So you can add yourself to the group. Fine. All the best. Thank you.